Welcome. This is Group A. My name is Abinato Ian, and we are going to be talking about computer storage under computer management. So let us proceed. Under computer storage, the major part component there is disk management, and this is just a graphical user interface for handling disk-related tasks. So all the things that we can do under here in disk management can be done using commands in command prompt, but just better to use disk management because of that visual feel. As you know, we are visual animals, so it is better this way, in my opinion. So the key functions of disk management is viewing disks and volumes. That is the first one. So let us first navigate to the desktop. We are going to type in computer management so that we can open the utility. Under computer management is where we are going to find storage and disk management. So after accessing it, here it is. And now we continue. The other function is partitioning. So we are able to create, delete, shrink, extend partitions, and organize data efficiently. So here we can view that I have only one disk here and we have only one partition here. A partition, if I'm to give an analogy, though it is like a folder, but different. But so if I'm to give an analogy, a folder is like a room inside an apartment, while a partition is are different apartments but in the same building. I hope that does justice of understanding. Next is initializing new disks. So if you are installing a new hard drive on a PC, you have to first initialize it and format it, and this is done under disk management. So the major function and the most common use case is disk partitions and organization and storage and disk management. So I want us to look at how to do this step by step. So the first thing that you do is open the disk management as we have already done. And the second one is to shrink. You right click and click on shrink volume. So after shrink volume, you're going to have a terminal that is opened where you can type in the number of megabytes or gigabytes that you want to have on that new volume, and you're able to assign it a letter. As we are going to look at, when you access here on the file explorer, you see different letters. Sometimes you see C, D, E. So those are the different partitions and they are created under disk management. So moving on, the different use cases, the most essential is I'm going to talk about two, and that is better organization of files. So you want to have a different partition for entertainment, different from the one of school projects. Next, you also might want to have different operating systems on the same machine. You want to have Windows on one and have Linux on the other. So that is when disk management comes in. Otherwise, thank you for listening. I remain Avenito Ian from Group A.